Welcome to Not Riding with AMAP. There's the KLR. The door's gonna close. And here's my scrambler and the KTM. We have things on their seats because the cats like to get up on them, or cat. We have one cat, but there's other cats. Everybody's so depressed. We're stuck in the corona, and so I built a corona cabin. This is what I've been doing with my time. I haven't shaved, and with my skin cancer that I had and the radiation treatment that I went through, I can't grow hair on my chin anymore. So I've been building. I've been off of work, and it's actually been awesome to just stay home and work. Luckily, being a government employee, my salary was set back in August of last year through the budget, so I needed a bigger shop. We used to have a little metal building, and it was only like this big. I actually used this part of the floor for the slub floor to support this, but everything in here is free basically. The only thing I had to pay for were the bottom 4x8s flooring and the roof. Everything else in here I've been able to scrounge and get donated. So it's been pretty exciting for me. It's not totally done yet. I still need doors, obviously. But these windows I got, somebody was giving these away. They're not clean yet, obviously. But I think there was a stamp on one of them that said 1928. So I got 14 of them, and this is a hickory tree that used to be at my parents-in-law's place, and I cut the tree down because it was dead, and then I used these branches and I put them in the ground. They're not in the ground, they're like on cement block underneath, and I'm using them to support this holly tree, which came out of my neighbor's yard. He was cutting that down. And then I use these right here, these beams those are maple trees. Those are silver maples, and came out of that tree that I just cut those. And then these boards are these big huge flats where somebody was giving them away at a cabinet shop, so I grabbed those. They're huge. They're 5x9s. So it's been great. I've been really blessed to be able to do this for less than $300 so far. So these right here, all of these 2x8s, used to be the deck at my parents-in-law's place. It was their swimming pool deck. So just hopefully you're not offended by white on this side and grain on this side. So I've been busy. I hope you all have been keeping busy. I hope the corona hasn't caught you. We think my wife actually had it back in December. She was so sick, and later, like after all this happened, we were talking to a doctor friend, and the doctor said that he thinks it came through our area back in December because it had all the same symptoms. It was really, really bad, and I mean, it was the sickest my wife has ever been. She was, it was like, there was one night she woke up thinking she was going to die because she couldn't breathe. It was really bad. So, but she recovered after a week about 10 days, really. She recovered. So luckily none of us got it, but it is, I don't know. It's kind of weird for me. I think we're being overly cautious, like way overly cautious, but whatever. I'm not in charge. So I got still a lot more work to do. I hope you all have been out riding. I tried to go out riding. I got my gear on, and I went out, and I had my camera. I was all excited to make a video and get back on the trail and just go out and do this what's it called? Social distancing. I was doing that, and I was just so excited, and I got to the trails, and it was all closed. And I was so mad. I was like, how can I get the virus when I'm out on the trails? It just doesn't make any sense. So I rode for an hour and a half and ended up not being able to ride on the dirt, but I found some good twisties and I went some other places. And luckily I had a buddy with me, and you have to meet him. He's another doctor friend. He's a dentist. But hopefully you all are enjoying your time off and not financially having trouble. My wife has not been able to work in her normal capacity, so that's been kind of rough on us. But again, for me, my salary was set back in, the budget was back in August of last year, so luckily I'm doing fine. Hopefully you are too. Have a great and awesome dual sport day, hopefully. Catch you later. Hopefully your Corona time has been a good one.